Billy Bob had reached the age of 15 without courting, and his parents perceived the risks their son would be sporting. Thus, homey mother was getting worried about her son. She told her husband to tell him about the birds and bees before he ended up with a burning social disease. So he joined his descendant in shooting a BB gun. He told his country offspring about the picnic and how Uncle Joe secretly said he was going to milk a cow. But he went in the woods, and Aunt Bertha became fat. He spoke about unexpected weight of the beauty queen, who sprouted the biggest pair of breasts he had ever seen, then sincerely asserted that the birds and bees do that. Father announced that sex is a necessity of life, consuming a man with curiosity and delight, and young men have plenty of budding semen to supply. The lively lecture of his father filled blossoming ears, as images explained boyish erotic dreams and fears, while the eyes of the boy pointed towards the crisp country sky. Father divulged that he practiced his movements on a horse, and pigs and cows kept a young man on a suitable course, but the gummy semen should be deposited within. Father explained all country sons find a woman to bless, and backwood women do not welcome the syrupy mess. Then taught the naive, wide-eyed boy that spilling is a sin. Father pointed to the horse, telling his blood to have fun, then earnestly reminded his flesh that when he is done, there should be not a drop of semen on the horse named Jane. Father then acknowledged that a horse is large and hairy, and that the intimate inception will appear scary, but the kind, affectionate animals will not complain. Father spoke of a dimension in a boy that exists, growing larger as animalistic hunger persists, and a country boy uses animals in rural sun. Father proudly observed the haystacks on farmstead landscape, then affirmed any animal he could pillage and rape, but needs consent to use a woman for that kind of fun. Years later, he beheld a woman at a hoedown dance, as her large-breasted country body placed him in a trance. Observing her barn dance, then 2 steps to the country beats, she promptly became his first honest intimate girlfriend, and that is when the words of his father came to an end, for she taught him amazing erotic genital feats. First he attempted to copulate like she was a cow, but like a seductive educator she showed him how to leave proficiently his semen dripping from her chin. She fully explained that she liked his soggy semen best, with its pasty spray droplets spurting up between her breast, leaving her slippery fingers to rub its dampness in. She longed for his redneck penis between her corn-fed thighs, while actively craving hayseed semen to moisturize, anticipating her joy when the hillbilly explodes. His clammy gumminess brought her maximum intense thrills, as she intensely waited to scrutinize how much he spills, then lube saturated fingers in his thundering load. Father instructed his flesh and blood not to spill his seed, but each developing boy must follow a personal need for a stable, mature man impulsively to emerge. The wise advice of his father holds no logical fault, but all education must be seized with a grain of salt if a man wants his sexual skill or semen to surge.